मैं ना आपको आज अपनी so I'm going to give you a very interesting solution to all the problems of India. So obviously, if Indian problems can be solved, then Pakistan problems can be easily solved because their population is much lesser. Similarly for Bangladesh and for America also, and for this thing also, for Sri Lanka also. Okay, it's a very simple solution. See, basically in India there is a so I have told in so many other videos that political families create business jobs, government creates jobs, and these guys create jobs. The foreign investors create jobs, which is very small, which is just a very little amount. And then the rest of the jobs which need to be created. In America, 46%, 40 to 45, 46% jobs are created by small business owners, small businesses. And they pay their employees well. In India, small business employees, how much do they pay? Basically, they don't pay well. They pay sometimes less than the minimum wage. They basically are not great paymasters, and they create the class 4 and class 3. They create poverty. Obviously, a small business owner is not protected in India. If he pays well, then obviously the CEO, let's say he creates a small business enterprise with 30, 40 people, then those people will just eat him up, right? They'll just eat away. So that's the reason. A lot of people in India, not small companies, don't want small business owners like 50 people companies. They don't want to hire CEO. They don't want to hire managers. They're themselves handling them. So whatever they can handle themselves, they are doing it. And because they know that otherwise they will eat them up. They will start to do. They will cheat, right? So small business owners is a very big, interesting concept, so basically nobody's interested in. So these things create class 3 and class 4. So I will talk about these things in detail. I've already talked about these things, like small business owners issues in India, in other videos. But here I will talk about something very interesting. Now that there are no job creators in India, like the small business owners don't create jobs, then what is the solution to India's problem? Because that creates class 3 and class 4. So this class 3 and class 4, if they somehow come to America, then they can easily make a lot of money, and then India's fortune will change, India's plight will change. But how can they come to America? Government will not help. As I said, Ambanis are not interested, political families are not interested, these foreign investors are not interested. Small retail investors, just like me, I'm a normal person in America, he may be very interested if he gets 4 times more return. By the way, the return on a person, the immigration money, whatever is spent in the immigration, let's say I pay him that money, then the return on investment is approximately 100 times over in the next 10 years. They will make a lot of money. Yeah, it's a lot of money they'll be making. So when a person asks me, is it class 4 or class 3, he says, I'm going to spend 20 lakhs, I'm selling my land, this and that, and I'm spending 20 lakhs. Should I go to America? Yeah, yes, of course you should go to America, because you will easily make 2 crores. Very easily, it's very easy to make money in America. So all the problems of India will be resolved if all these people are given a chance to go to abroad, go to America. The problem is nobody sponsors their trips. I know some guy, I recently met a guy, he says that he doesn't have the money to pay the tickets. So he has to sell his land. My point is, guys, if there is an investor who's ready to sponsor your ticket, ready to sponsor your visa, ready to do all these sponsorships, then obviously, and you definitely pay him back, then I'm telling you, this will work. But you will pay him back should be systematically enforced. If it cannot be enforced systematically, India's problem will not be solved. You will not be able to go abroad, and India's problem will not be resolved. My solution will not work. Somehow, if I am made the Prime Minister, what I will do is, anybody from Pakistan or India who's going to America, if someone sitting in America is sponsoring giving them the money to be able to do all this, then 5 times will be returned to them, and I will enforce it somehow. If I can enforce this, I know that the system's plight will change. Immediately, small retail investors will start to ask their friends, their cousins, and everything. They will start to sponsor their visas, and they'll be able to come to America, and to UK, and to Canada and Australia, but mainly to America. America has a lot of jobs. Even in 2024 August, it has a lot of jobs. So this will be one solution to all the problems of India, that small retail investors, their money if they are given a chance. But the problem is, that what happens to investors' money in India? People cheat. People don't return their money. People think that investors' money is something. Investor is a crook. He's a greedy person. He's trying to make his money 5 times. Whereas that's the basic It is basic premise of capitalism. People spend money, they invest capital, and then they want their returns. But somehow Indian masses are not okay with that, and that's the reason India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, and Sri Lanka, these are all will countries. This specific solution will not be applied to their problems. All right, guys, thank you.